but I can do it as we're going a little bit.
Well, I have pretty much the spell, like I pretty much have the...
Alright, so you're supposed to be...
Right on my toe!
The characters are supposed to be meeting Cal today. Around early afternoon. Everyone gets up when they get up.
Then I'll make sure today I will try to wake up at 8 or 9 or 10.
Roth gets there as soon as possible.
Okay. When does Roth wake up in the mornings usually?
Depends. When did he fall asleep after casting Ray of Cold?
That part is also up to you.
He just passed out.
Outside?
No, inside, in his room.
Okay.
He's just sitting there. Just
when?
10 o'clock.
At night?
Yeah.
Okay.
He went to bed pretty early because he...
Well, what time would he wake up if we went to sleep at 10?
8 hours later. 9 hours later. Which would be 6 or 7.
Okay. Seems you've answered your own question.
So he gets there at like 6:30.
Alright, so he's waiting in Cal's office before Cal's even in there. Cal walks in at about noon and she sees you and she's... Well... The rest of them will be here in a little while.
I've been sitting here for about 6 hours.
Why?
I have nothing better to do.
Oh.
Seems like this character's also extremely lonely.
No, he's just bored. He just has nothing better to do. She might see a small pile of just ice on the corner.
In the corner? Oh man.
Gidget.
Alright, I believe Valky is usually the first one up.
I'm praying, yeah.
Gidget.
What do you do after your prayage?
I'm gonna see if I can find
I had a tiny atomic cowboy boot step over.
if there's like a bar in the castle, or if I can just ask a guard to bring me something, just something to start off the day on a nice note, you know.
There's not a bar in the castle. The guard directs you to the nearest castle.
That's fine.
No alcohol first?
Oh, and I'll do Common and Celestial and Shiana, and doing,
So, I'm a dick.
I'll be casting Endure Elements on pretty much everyone in the party, including Roth and Cal, the first time I meet them for the day.
Do you tell Roth you were casting that?
Yeah, that's what I haven't met you yet either, but it's when I get to you, I'll tell you that's what I'm doing, I'll cast it.
You have met me.
Huh?
Not
today.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll just be in the tavern for a little bit. Probably get some breakfast there too.
How long would you stay there?
Yeah, take an hour. Relax, breakfast.
So around like
let's see. Wake up, pray at sun. So be done praying as the sun's coming up.
Yeah.
Go to a tavern. That'd be like half an hour to get there. So at like 7:30, be done.
After I'm done preparing spells, I'm going to go to a great market.
What in particular are you looking for?
Let's see, oats, honey, and some fresh fruit. Dried fruit.
Dried fruit? Dried and fresh, or just
Dried.
Okay, well, you find for that matter, you find dried and fresh anyway. But you find all of those in different areas.
Alright.
The fruits up that you see some bananas, you see some pineapples, and you see what's that other one? It's round.
Coconut?
Cantaloupe.
Mangoes.
That's
Mangoes are all mangoes.
yeah,
But they're round.
round-ish.
They're rounded. There aren't any corners on a mango.
Well, there
What mangoes have you been looking at?
I mean, there's no corners on a pear either, but it's oblong.
But pears are pear-shaped.
You're a pear.
Oh, dice.
Pear nuts.
Can't tell how you all.
Duck! Give me my child.
I thought that was your child.
You
I can't have 2 children.
She can have multiple children.
This is
Anyway,
the father.
That is legal.
Adopted. They were adopted.
That's
some complicated
I'm
legal
going
stuff
to,
going on right there.
Not really. I
pounds
No.
of
Well, you're a
dried
bitch.
mango and pound of dried banana.
we did not.
Banana chips.
I'm looking at my
A
have to go.
half pound of flour and half pound of oats and a quart of honey.
Okay, take the money out of your.
Honey, the honey I know is going to be like 5 gold,
Okay.
but like the rest of the stuff's probably pretty cheap, but that's really up to you. It doesn't
Okay, it's a total of 10 gold altogether,
10 gold.
including the honey.
Seems slightly expensive though. I can do it.
I know what Roth is doing. You're not awake yet. Chris is in the bathroom, so you get 2 turns.
Okay. After I buy it, I'm going to go back to the ship and prepare a bunch of these little tropical cakes.
Okay. Is there peanut butter?
No.
Damn it! I sent Mom. Mom went to the store with my money to make waffle supplies. And last night I was like,
Yeah, he said it multiple times that he wished there was peanut butter here.
Fuck!
I would ask.
If you give me a level, I'll get you some peanut butter.
Stop it, you cheaty bastard. This isn't pay to win.
Yeah, honestly, I just assumed you had some in your room because you didn't say.
We can make this a pay-to-win game, Chandler.
This is not a
You can become a very profitable man.
That's when everybody else quits.
Buy me a laptop and we'll talk.
Alright, can I get 5 levels for that?
I feel like 5 is a reasonable amount for a laptop. Yeah.
Alright.
At least spread them out. Don't give them all 5 at once. Oh no, you'll just be getting your levels very quickly.
What if I die next game?
You'll just get like 5 times XP.
Then you have a very high leveled corpse.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't carry over to your next character.
5 comes back to life. You can keep playing.
Like, could I buy a resurrection?
Did I miss anything?
I'm making tropical oat cakes.
No,
Most of the time,
accident.
put together.
I brought you waffles.
I made art.
That's pretty much it. Like that.
Did you not want syrup?
Extra stuff.
Well, you can go get some more.
13.
I just didn't know how much you wanted and I didn't want to put too much.
That's fine. You can never have too much syrup.
Bullshit.
It is not easy to have too much syrup.
Like if you have like
Don't drink
1 waffle and like a bowl full of syrup,
But see-
that might be a little tad bit too much.
But see, you would know that that'd be too much syrup, so you'd have to do it accidentally to get that. It would not be easy to accidentally have a bowl full of syrup.
Well, it's top as falls off and just pour.
You'd have to take a ridiculously long amount of time to notice to get that much syrup. It would not be easy to get too
You're
much syrup.
drunk.
Yeah, I could see that.
If I had a bowl of syrup, what I would do is I would soak my pancake into the
That's a
syrup.
waffle, not pancake.
I still feel like if we're having to include debuffs, it has crossed the realm of being easy to do. You know, if you have to stipulate that there's a debuff to be had.
I mean,
So how
if you
much-
get
how many
distracted
cakes do
really
you
easily,
think
it's hard to
all that make?
undistract you.
Enough.
Like me.
Wait, what?
20.
No, how many am I?
I wasn't talking to
What
you
if he wants
either.
100?
I was.
I'm so sick of you.
I mean, I'm not making like full cake. Like I'm making like little panda cakes.
200.
I'm gonna be there a while.
So you're just baking.
That's a small feast.
What do you do after you eat breakfast? What time are you waking up?
Around 10 or 9. 8 through 10.
Before you finish eating breakfast, Jash comes down.
Oh. Hello. Would you like to join me as I finish eating here?
Sure.
Oh yeah, and how much am I paying for food and like a drink?
For a drink and food, it's 2 silver.
Okay.
Bartender, I would like an alcohol.
He gives you 1 singular alcohol. He looks at you very seriously.
How much will this be?
Do not spend this all in one place, and hands you the cup. And then takes 8 copper pieces.
Thank you, sir.
I'll ask him to break a silver and I'll leave like 4 copper as a tip.
He snaps it in half. He gives you the coins. Yeah. He just takes the silver coin.
Very strong bartender.
You know what? That's earned you an extra copper. You can in fact keep half of that silver. That was impressive.
Was it 8 copper pieces?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. How
Nothing.
What do?
have I been able to gather how close to where I am there's wildlife, like a forest or something, to go hunting in?
It's pretty frozen, actually. It isn't quite flat, like it's a little hilly, but there's not many trees.
Ah,
And the
So
self-control.
taiga? Or would that be a tundra?
That's Taiga is
Bad.
no, Taiga is like frozen slight forest,
When it comes to candy,
and then
I
tundra
have
is
when it comes to
Frozen
candy, I
desert.
have
yeah,
no
frozen,
control.
frozen desert.
You know.
That's
I think,
not
I
bad.
think there's like a few
Honestly, same.
frosty
If you're a small child.
I am
plants that
small
can
child.
be in the tundra in the
Smallest
summer
is-
or in the summer months.
She called me tiny.
The man in the van says, free candy, don't run to it.
unless he
Of
offers
course.
you more free candy.
I know
Then
that,
fine.
but like if I buy my own
I
candy,
know that.
but if I buy my own candy,
Oh.
I have no self-control with like stopping myself from eating it all in one
What was I
day.
saying?
Want more? Yes.
So
Yes.
I just ate all the Twizzlers. My stomach hurts a lot now.
Well.
Not talking.
How big of a city? Like, how long would it take to walk to the edge of the city, though?
From where you are now, or from the other edge of the city?
From where I am now.
Couple hours, maybe
Yeah.
a few.
Eh. Never mind then.
I guess I should roll craft on those.
Waff is chatting it up with, what's her name?
Cal,
Cow.
is he asking you specific questions?
Why the hell there isn't any magic users here?
They're scattered about.
26.
We just don't have an actual guild in the city.
Why?
There's one in the next town over.
Because all the wizards teleport.
Wizards.
This city was too, I don't know, too bustling for them, I suppose. They didn't like it as much.
Fuck you. That's why.
Usually in the bigger cities, they're...
Where we're going is also a pretty big city. There's a guild there, if you have time to go there.
I see. By the way, how do you know these people?
They got me out of a bad situation once upon a time. earlier this
She
year.
pulled spikes out
Yeah.
of her body. And now I think she hates me because she's nice to my friend, but she just...
But he doesn't know.
I'm extremely... I don't know.
Well, you did kind of rip stickers out of
Hey, no, you're not in the game. Shut the fuck up.
it. You're such a bitch.
This is true.
Are they good at adventuring in general?
She did travel with us for a bit, so she has reason to not answer that entirely in the positive.
That's what she said. You just like, well.
She
It doesn't say anything after that.
Just-
Rolling a sense motive.
I'm Batman.
I'm getting all my bad rolls out right now.
But sure, no, but sure they're not all bad.
Are there any more?
Yes.
Gonna have like half to a quarter of a waffle.
Yeah. Why don't you just-
I rolled like an 8.
You want the rest of this one?
Do you not want it?
I want like 2 more bites.
Yeah, sure. That works.
I want like 2 more waffles.
By the way, I rolled a sense motive like an 8.
How much like an 8?
A 5 plus my
Plus 3.
yeah. I think that's my modifier.
That's very much like an 8.
Oh, I only have a 14 wisdom.
Aw, man.
So it's
That's
7. Yeah, that's
7.
plus 2.
I just realized I have to drive you home.
I could drive him home for a level.
Stop. No.
Can
Not
I
hell
take a
up.
level?
You know, if you keep this up, he's gonna take away a level.
No, he'll just send some creature that does that automatically in game. Because there are like asshole enemies in this game that actually can do that. Liches are one of them. But usually you have a lot more problems when you fight a lich, like the stealth death.
Yeah. I don't know. Death doesn't steal a level.
But death is death. So that's like all your level.
Death is relatively easy to fix, but getting around the money to get restoration if you don't have a cleric that can do it, it's
what
harder
level
to.
do you fight a lich? What would
Actually, come to think of it,
Restoration
is-
CR 10 or 15, somewhere in that zone, depending on what kind of lich it is.
purely material components of the spell.
Like, y'all actually
Restoration
almost fought
to get a level
liches.
back is actually a lot more
But I
expensive
decided-
than bringing someone back to life.
When I was designing the Bacon
It's
1,000
1,000
area,
gold
that
pieces
was
of diamond dust
I couldn't decide
to
whether I
cast
wanted that
restoration
to, be undead
to bring a level
I decided
back.
against that.
But don't you get a...
You can do restore
don't you
dead.
get minus level when you come back to life anyway?
Whenever you fight a
Actually,
lich,
on that-
No, I
takes
think you get
away
like
a
minus
level.
2 constitution.
What does it? Can
I
you
think
get it back
I
or
could-
what?
Yeah, you can get that level back. You just have to either have someone cast restoration on you or
Just earn a bunch more
that
XP.
experience back again.
It really sucks.
It's like if you ever played Gauntlet. It's like the Black Death. He steals a level from you because he's an asshole.
Well, let me ask you this:
Red Death steals life for some reason. I don't know why it's the opposite. But
if you lose a level from the lich, you gain that level back, and then someone restores you. Do you just gain the XP
Or the level?
I think once you've gained that level back, you can't get it restored again.
Oh, that's terrible.
yeah,
And there's like a time limit that you can get it restored to before it's just permanent.
So what if you just lose like 10 levels?
Then you're lost 10 levels. Good luck.
That's some.
there are some asshole enemies in this.
That's an asshole enemy for sure.
Okay,
That's
so
the only reason death isn't as bad. They can only kill you once.
They can't take away. They can't take you back to level 1.
You haven't even seen the rust monsters yet.
Those are fun.
Those are assholes.
I came across one once in the other game and I just levitated it and then fed it some daggers.
Get
Well,
Because they're not evil.
Gidget.
They just eat rust.
Gidget.
They're
Well,
just
no,
hungry.
They eat metal. They turn metal to rust.
Yeah. But
what do they do?
They rust your equipment.
any metal they touch rusts.
And they eat it.
Yeah. So if any metal armor or weapons you hit them with are pretty much destroyed in that combat.
That's why you either need to get away from them or kill them.
Or magic them. Oh yeah, so Luna.
Well, that's getting away from
so
you got
Jazz,
him away from you.
Yeah. Did you ever upgrade your gear? I wasn't paying attention 100%. Did you get cold weather gear?
No.
Okay.
What?
You seem a bit chilly.
Yeah,
Would you like me to
26
help out with that
They're pretty
again?
tasty. They are pretty damn tasty. They are good.
So I,
No,
I
I'm
You
bet-
thinking
can sell
about
those hoes.
just buying some gear.
You could call them
I don't know
hoes.
why I bought this alcohol. I don't drink.
but
I'll just give it to someone.
I'm going
if I say.
to
That works.
Not you!
pack
Oh.
like a
Buy your own!
let's say
did.
25 in a small like like just a small
Taylor.
sack. And or like lay down a cloth and just kind of fold up the corner. And I'm just going to put the rest of them.
I've got this
slightly
prepared
big,
anyway. Are you sure
slightly
you don't
bigger
want
one and put those inside the
Okay.
bag holder.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna have a lot of these proteins. Like,
Okay.
Because I'm probably gonna be really cold when I'm walking to the store.
oh well.
I cast
Don't have
Endure
to-
Elements on you.
Fruit notes is good.
What?
I'm gonna. Is there anybody else in the.
Tavern bar thing? Yes.
Yes.
Why are you doing that to me?
Most people are drinking some sort of, I don't know, they probably had coffee, or breakfast type things.
They do have coffee beans.
Maybe they trade it. I'll trade your goods.
I'm gonna walk up to a person. I don't drink. And I accidentally bought alcohol. Accidentally. Would you like this?
They take it from you unquestioningly and down it and let it go.
Have a good day.
I will now.
I got them on the head and then go back to the okay. Actually, no, I'm gonna go walk out to the market and walk to a closed place and buy some cold gear.
About, what was it, probably like a gold?
The cold weather gear is the outfit and all is 8 gold.
8 gold, wow.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of material.
I suppose, so
You
8
should
gold.
try to buy the doctor's outfit. It's 150.
Isn't that one of the ones that gives you bonuses though?
Probably. I didn't read it. I just saw the price. Like,
Yeah.
I put on this lab coat and now I know how to do anatomy things.
That's how it works in RPGs, right? That's how it works in Fallout shit. I put on this advanced lab coat. Now I'm smurred. I can do dance.
Also, luckily, Endure Elements doesn't make you warmer, because if it was just that, then you'd be sweltering in the cold weather gear. It just makes you comfortable in a temperature range, so you're still comfortable.
The comfort.
You put on this very heavy coat and all, and feel no different, really.
I'm just all because I'm not used to wearing coats because I'm always wearing dancing gear,
I'm just going the
and my dancing gear isn't much clothes.
just going the straw hat Luffy route and just not feeling the cold.
Oh.
Woo.
You just go in like a like their typical Hawaiian tourist person, like flowery shorts,
Yeah.
cargo,
Yeah,
khaki shorts, and a straw
what
hat.
Greg is in. He hails from a tropical island. Like,
Are you in a flowery shirt?
oh, not a flowery shirt, but the.
Then I don't want to hear it.
Well, shit.
And actually, I realized I am in priest's clothes. They're just thin and flowy and not. Yeah.
Oh, they're filmy.
But you can still have the straw hat.
I don't have it though. Yeah.
I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also don't want to hear it. So I do believe you're baking for a while.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah,
It's.
probably be at it for at least 2 hours.
I was gonna look down at Shiana and ask her in Celestial. Is there anything you want to go do around the city? Bring me along. Teach me to sneak up on people. Do something. We got a few hours to kill.
Kill.
Yeah, Jesus. She mutters something in Necrel about polar bears. No one else hears it, just you. But
Hears or understands?
Yeah, that's.
no one else hears
Mm.
or understands, except.
So she's just muttering it quietly.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not really.
Where did you hear about polar bears anyway?
Dad.
Where did I?
Yeah, where did you hear about one of the most mundane things you could have found out here?
I don't know where I heard about polar bears. I just know what polar bears are.
Oh. Well, okay then.
I don't know how she knew about polar bears. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Well, she mentioned she had heard about them. She mentioned these polar bears that I've heard about, so I was curious.
I heard about them.
A day later.
I heard about them. My dad showed me around the world real quick. That's what it was. You remember when she was gone for like a few days?
No.
Y'all were in the feral territory.
She wasn't gone for a few days. She was gone for a few seconds.
Yeah, like
was it only a few?
a few
seconds?
minutes.
It was a few minutes.
Oh, well.
Yeah, and then
Oh yeah, he was the one who was gone for a day or something.
for a week.
Yeah, that's the couple.
Just when she was a kid, her wolf pack told her about.
Sure, stories from her childhood.
They were in the jungle. What the fuck did they know about polar bears?
They weren't in the jungle. It was a forest.
It was a small
That.
forest.
They heard it from adventurers they killed.
That would probably be bullshit.
And they seemed very surprised that I had talked to him. I don't think many people talked to him. So
Maybe they just heard them talking about polar bears between conversations before they killed them.
I don't think they're in the middle of the island.
Who
I heard about these.
Who is walking through a small forest talking about polar bears and celestial? Who is this person?
It's one of those mysteries about Shiana that will never be explained. How does she know how to cast ice spears? Why did she suddenly decide to start speaking Necrel?
Those aren't just surprising.
Why does she know about polar bears?
She
It's
knows
like when you
ice.
find a human toe in your left shoe, but it's a right human toe. So it kind of makes you wonder.
This is like one of those things you lay awake at night. Where did she know about this? Exactly.
Why was there a right toe in my left shoe? Who has two right feet and wearing my shoe?
Alright, so what are the only... What are y'all doing? It's like...
I guess since she's not gonna.
Roth is waiting on the rest of the board.
Is there anything you want to do
Cow-
before we have to get over there? Also, before you answer, I'm cutting video.